because business is not logical, right?
No, it's not at all. Yeah.
So which elements of business would you say are more logical and you would put more attention into if you're saying that sales and marketing clearly are important, but they change so quickly that it's almost like other people can look after that? And you
I think, look, other people can look after everything ultimately. I mean, I think the first rung on the entrepreneurial ladder is startup. It's a rite of passage. Everyone should do it. If you haven't started a business, you should. You need to understand how to create a product, how to sell it to people, how to employ people, all of those things. However, the kind of the insanity that makes you do a startup isn't particularly applicable to any other stage in that business's development. And so what tends to happen is startup entrepreneurs then try and run businesses. And I think actually your skill set is quite narrow and you're much better off employing people to do the jobs within the business as the business starts to scale. And the entrepreneur should move up the entrepreneurial ladder. And the next rung from startup is actually deal making. I think it's mergers, acquisitions, joint ventures, and exits. And so after you've got past startup, after you have a viable product and you have a route to market and you've got an addressable market that can be targeted, everything in that business is then a job. And the entrepreneur should not be involved in any of those jobs. The entrepreneur should then focus on shareholder value. So the initial startup is customer value and the next rung is shareholder value. And shareholder value, like I say, mergers, acquisitions, joint ventures, exits, those are the things that have an order of magnitude impact on the shareholder value. Before we started, we talked about storytelling in marketing. And obviously, when you're in the customer value phase, the storytelling is all about the product and why people need it and the history of the company or the people involved or whatever it is that you're going to tell a story about. And when you move up, it's the equity story. It's the why people should invest in this company, why people should buy this company, why this is a great company. So you move into telling an equity story from a kind of product story.
And this is the part I think a lot of people won't have thought about or won't have heard of. And because I think people get so, in fact, it's your own book. I'm going to quote it, it's Go Do Deals, where you're talking about the entrepreneurial creativity is what completely holds most entrepreneurs back.
Yeah.
And that's the part I'm really interested in with you. Like how does that manifest? At what point do you see the entrepreneur and go, you need to stop and you need to start doing deals?